Oh, I swear, my mama cat, man. My mama cat's just like, hey, I'm gonna give birth to like 3 kids and you're gonna watch them all. With this mama cat. Just out here giving birth all the time. Oh, but the newborn is just like a week old or something. I think I have enough. Well, the rich soul should be easy enough to make, I think. I already have enough Dreamlight for the next story mission. That'll be easy to get. Just gotta dig for it.
Gotta say, there's some nice folks around here.
Oh, bananas. I like bananas. They're my favorite. Oh no. At least these will be helpful now. Hello, Teresa. How are you doing? Ooh, it's one of those black things. God, this design is so dumb. How do they not have like the name of which harvesting? Ugh, my. I want all these. Money, money, money. What the? Did they just turn into something else? Oh no. My blind butt is seeing things wrong. Nice. I really wish they would make the game better, man, but they're not going to at this point. Like, the blatant cash grab is very obvious for this game. Okay, now where is my buddy with the green thumb? Where is Elsa? There she is.
I've got an idea that I'd love to share.
Oh, that's Constance Wu. She's so famous. I got him. Oh. Barely made it. How much Dreamlight are you trying to get? I grinded up until I got like 15 grand, and then I just unlocked the area where I can buy the pumpkins. The only downside of that is that now it's like, as far as I can see, you don't do much in that area just yet. So she's either going to be in here, or she's going to be... Or she's going to be in the restaurant.
A little help, if you would.
Okay, it's not just she's at the restaurant. Oh, look at this bed. This bed looks nice. Oh. Oh, now this looks nice.
Good day to you.
Oh, look at that. I want this. Mine.
Bye-bye now.
Oh, it's like a wicker basket. Not that interesting.
Bye-bye.
Well, maybe for one of the rooms it could be. I'll buy this too.
Thank you kindly. This
Nice.
is your dream, you know. Only you.
That's a lot. Oh, look at this one. Nice. I like this window.
Whoa! How about a wee bit of conversation?
Do me a favor, won't you, dear?
Thank you kindly.
I'm not set up for online, so I don't think you can bring me those stacks of pumpkins, though. But thank you for the offer. God, this game is like really tricky for those with ADHD. You can just get bogged up and do something totally different from what you were planning on. But at least with all the bad design options, it gives me something to talk about when I make that accessibility video for the game. Because I mean, what it does really well is it does do some good iconography, which is good. Like you can tell that's you need to talk to someone because they have like an icon over their head. So that part they do really well. But there's just so much other stuff and I'm just like, dude, what are you doing? Like games have been implementing certain like design features since the 90s that you're not following. Just like, ugh. Yeah, I did unlock Vanellope. I don't know what I have her set for, but she's there. Like, Vanellope is troublesome because, like, the way that they designed her with that glitch, I look at it and I'm like, dude, that's like a photosensitivity issue, you know? So I kind of don't like it when she shows up because it's like there's no option to like turn that setting off or anything, you know? And I don't like that. Because at the end of the day, you never know who's going to be like watching this sort of content. And in some cases, you don't know who is at risk for like those sorts of issues, right? The person themselves might not even know. So I really don't like it when games have like I don't mind it if they have like the flashy effects as long as there's a way to like turn it off. But this game doesn't even have that option. I'm like, come on now. So just add that like onto the other list of things I'm gonna complain about when I eventually make a video on this game, covering like what I think could be added or improved in terms of accessibility. Which is not like the end-all be-all, right? Someone else with a totally different set of accessibility challenges is going to have a very different take than what I would have, just based off of the different experiences that we have. And that's the thing, you know, when it comes to like people being disabled and playing games, like there is no one size fits all. You know, different experiences are gonna resonate with different people and different challenges and things like that. The one time I need a bunch of dirt and I can't find it. Come on now. Yeah, I did get that. So that I do have. I have it like right here. See, it's sitting right here. But it's like I don't have like the PlayStation Plus, cuz like I can't afford that right now. I'm looking for work and stuff, so I'm like you know, it's like I can't do it because like I don't have like the Network Plus thing, and I'm like, yeah. Now, if it had been like, let's say it was like, the, what was it? I'm drawing a blank on it. The, that should be enough. The, Nintendo Switch online play, right? That's like $20 for a whole year. That's affordable. But like over $100 just to be able to play people online, which I don't really do that often. I'm like, no, it's not worth it, you know. Plus, for a game like this, where they didn't really flesh out the like multiplayer. I don't think. Like there's very little reason to do that, in my opinion. Well, yeah, PlayStation for me is just what I played on, just because it in some ways it is the most accessible like console for me. You know, that meets my needs. Because Nintendo, I have a Nintendo Switch, but it's like there's so few games I can play on that, and they don't design them accessibly. So it's just like, I have it, you know. I forgot who I was looking for. I got distracted. Where are you, my neighbor? There you are.
Hello.
Come with me, my neighbor.
Oh.
Because, like, so because of my vision, right? So I need to play games that have, like, really good contrast. So, like, by that I mean, like, I have to be able to read the text. The readability between the background and the text needs to be high enough for me to be able to read it properly. So that means, like, you know, bright text with a black background that looks good and I can read it. Most games that I've seen on like Nintendo Switch, for example, which is one of the other consoles that I have, don't have that. So it's like it limits what I can play, because like my eyes are not what they used to be. Like if I was 8 years old, I wouldn't have that issue, you know. But I've gotten older, I have that issue. Like even some of the text, like what's on the screen right now, like harvest or hold. That's a bit too small. Like if you notice, like right now, like some of the text, at least for me, becomes very difficult to read now that I'm like move the camera in front of the character, because the contrast just isn't there, you know. And I've only found, when it comes to the Switch as an example, I've only found one game that I can play properly without it being too much of an issue. And even that game, I've just like, I haven't touched in like months since I bought it. But the good thing with this game, though, is that it's not necessarily a game that requires too much reading, I want to say. So, like, it does have that caveat, you know? It just doesn't need a lot of reading. For the most part. But it could still be a lot better. No, you're not distracting me. I like being able to talk about this topic, you know, because, like, for me being a small channel, like, focused on something so niche, like, you know, disability and accessibility in gaming, like, it's rare to just be able to talk about that, because usually, part of it's my fault, because I don't have, like, a set streaming schedule. I just, like, oh, I want to stream today, or I want to take a break from coding, or I want to take a break from looking for work, let me stream, right? I don't have like a set schedule, so it's hard for me to build that audience. Because again, with my ADHD, I get distracted real easily, and I do like one thing or another, and it's hard for me to keep a schedule, you know? But, like, I'm really worried about how things are going in the US now because of all that change. Oh look, there was a bunch of them here. Also, you are never a distraction. It's good to just engage with anyone who's coming in and just having fun talking. How do I get rich soil? Is that just a random drop? Look at that. Money, money, money. Oh yeah, no. So I used to be on medication for ADHD. So I used to be on what they called Ritalin. I don't know if they still give it out now to kids with ADHD. It really helped me because I was able to like focus at school. Like if I didn't take my medicine, like the teachers were like, "Fudge, Access isn't on his medication today." And they'd be like, today's gonna be a horrible day. You know? But like, Ritalin was literally actually just speed, you know? And like, for me, like if, like one of the ways that I figured out really helps me out is I need like a legitimate schedule. Like, okay, here's my schedule. Here's my list of things I'm gonna do for the day, and I'm gonna knock them out. As long as I have that, I can stay focused and I can go ahead and I can like knock things out. But like when you're in the position that I'm in, when you're in the position that I'm in, you know, like you're not currently working, you're looking for work, you don't have the regular time commitments that a job would normally provide you, it's a lot easier to just get distracted and do other stuff, you know? That's the one thing I miss about like having an actual job, is that it gave me that sense of like, oh, that sense of structure, you know? But it's definitely a lot easier now being someone with a disability or with ADHD or anything like that, just because of the fact that you have a lot more resources depending on where you are in the world, and a lot more is known about disabilities and, you know, what works and things like that, to be able to help those individuals with those particular challenges. You know, because when I was growing up, like a lot of that was like I grew up in the '90s, so a lot of that was just barely starting to like be learned about. Right, they were just barely starting to like figure out, oh, this is ADHD. These are the symptoms. This is how you would treat it. Right, you know. And now it's like we have a lot more information on like, oh, here are, you know, ways that you can treat that without, you know, being reliant on drugs or whatever the case is. But yeah, my orange tree outside just got it's got about 40 last count it had about 40 new buds that came in for the fruit. Originally, like I think in September, like a new the first wave came in. There were 9 of them. Out of those 9, only 2 of them are still on the are still there on the tree from the original first group. One of them is pretty big. The other one is still growing. But this new branch or this new set that just came in has like 40 fruit buds growing, and I did see like an additional 6 coming in. So I gotta be careful on the watering, so they don't fall off this time. Oh, snow. That's tricky. I I'm originally from California, so I'm used to like perfect weather. So I have heard of this thing, this magical thing you call snow. I have only heard tales of it, but I have never experienced it. But it's definitely tricky, you know, with everything that's going on right now in the U.S. Because a lot of like bad things are, you know, happening that affect people with disabilities, and it's just terrible. Like the only reasons why I was able to finish school is because I had the Department of Education said, hey, you know, Access has these challenges, and literally every school year they'd be like, all right, this kid has these challenges, he's gonna be in your class, you know, these teachers need to use these sorts of markers, you gotta give him like books that are freaking huge. Like the books that I got in class, like they still gave me the regular books in class, right? So you would have the regular school books, and then you would have the books that were given to me, same books, but they had to go to like specific companies to print out my books because like I couldn't read the small font in the original book. So here I was lugging like literally 20 pound books of like geography for example, because like otherwise I couldn't read the material from the book because the font was so small. And like it made me feel weird because I didn't have the right support system in place to where they said, hey, it's okay for you to be like this, right? So I made work a lot harder for me in school just because of peer pressure and all that, you know, lame stuff, you know. In hindsight, I would have been like, screw peer pressure. I want to do the work, you know. But you know, it is what it is. Hindsight is always 2020, you know, like they say. The good thing is that I've got a nice big yard because my house isn't finished yet, so I've got a nice big yard, you know. Um, that I want to be able to like start a nice little garden. Oh, this looks nice. How much do I need for this? Stone, aquamarine, and tourmaline. This looks nice. I can just make the whole thing like this. Now the question is, I thought I could make rich soil, but I can't, so I guess I just have to find it? That's gonna be annoying as heck. That's lame. Alright, this is fine. Since I know I can't make it, now I know I can't make it. Let me just sell the soil that I already have, because this is just annoying. But yeah, like I'm real worried about what's happening right now in the US, you know, it's crazy. Alright, let me start by literally going through this whole thing right here. Oh, from gardening, really? I thought, ooh, look, one of these. Oh no. Alright, let me... Well, that's gonna be annoying. I don't have any plants that I can pick up right now. Oh no, you know what I can do? You are a genius, Teresa. You just gave me an idea. You are an amazing genius, I will say. You just gave me an idea. You are such a genius. 'Cause look at how small this freaking text is. My God, look at that. Look at it. I'm zooming in and I'm like, okay, now I can read it. But dude, that is way... What is that? That's like 12-point font. My God, I hate that. And then so this. Okay, so let's pick these up. Oh, what is this? This what I need? No, that one was not one of them. I can just pick up this garden. That's not one of them either. Dang it. Alright, let me just sell what I don't need.
How's it going?
Not in this game. This game doesn't give you that option, which is a pain. And the tricky part is, like, as someone with lived experience, like, I don't have the option to not look at it, because, like, the way something is designed, whether it's a game or what have you, is going to affect, like, my actual ability to use the product or service. So for me, it's never an issue of like, oh, you know, look at it later or whatever. It's like, dude, I literally cannot play this game or cannot read this menu or whatever, you know. And for me, it just doesn't make sense because it's like, video, like because I'm from the 90s, that's always what I reference. And for me, I'm like, some of the design options that I can remember from video games, like back in the early to late 90s, are more accessible than what this game gives you, man. And I'm just like, it doesn't make any freaking sense. You guys are just terrible. Like, I remember like the original Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time for the 64, like that had some pretty big font, good contrast, everything was readable, and that game's like over 20 years old if I remember correctly, because it came out I think like 97 or something like that. And then you have a game like this and it's just like, dude, what are you guys doing? Oh, I didn't realize I had a canola. What is this? Chili pepper. Nice, nice. I'll just sell the mushrooms. I don't need mushrooms right now. But this can be a relaxing game, though. No, there's no doubt about that. Alright, let me sell the rest. Yeah, no, I actually do have. I bought the Kingdom one, and I haven't streamed it in a while. You know, because that's one of those games where it's like you can go ahead and you can like do it, and then you get distracted again. You know, there's just so much to do, so much fun stuff to do. You know. Sell the rice. I don't need this. I don't need this. Eggplant. Sell this. Sell this. Sell this. And sell this. Alright, so question for you then, Teresa, since you said you love you some Zelda. Majora's Mask or Ocarina of Time, which one is the better game? There's only one right answer. That didn't give me any rich soil. Lame. I have the Tears of the Kingdom, and then I have the Breath of the Wild one for the Switch. And then for the Nintendo 64, I actually do have the Majora's Mask one, which for me, that is the favorite one. Even though I also have... oh, let me get my... There we go. For me, I have, for the 64, I have both the Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. But I don't know if my 64 still works, because I had it in, like, the storage room. And then, like, when I first got to where I'm at, we had hired a maintenance person to, like, set up a water heater, because I didn't have that, and they kind of did a shoddy job, and we gave them the connection, and we're like, here, use this, and they instead took the connections and put in something of theirs, which was shitty, and eventually, like, the connection broke, and, like, a bunch of water just kept spilling out into the room where, like, I had placed my 64 in, so I don't know if it still works, because it's my childhood Nintendo 64, you know, but I do have a lot of good games on that one. I just don't know if it'll still function properly.
If you need help, Maui's your guy.
All right, Teresa. I see you. It looks like you and I are gonna get along well then. We both agree that Majora's Mask is the superior game. Okay, you are good people, just like I knew you were. We would have a problem if you would have said that Ocarina of Time was the better game. Just kidding. Switch is alright, but
What is with this name?
I don't like how they have not really wanted to focus on accessibility in their games. Like, I have not seen. Oh, this might have changed because I have not played or I have not bought any new Switch games recently. But I have not seen, at least with my catalog of games for Nintendo Switch, any game that offers any sort of like accessibility features the way that games on Sony on PlayStation do, or like Microsoft. And it's weird because I occasionally go to like accessibility conferences to network and see if maybe anyone's hiring or what have you. And last year, I went to an accessibility conference that I've gone to quite frequently. I don't go there nowadays. It's pretty expensive. The only reason I went last year is because the company that manages it, I used to work for them, and occasionally I do some work for them. So sometimes they will like pay for me to go. They'll cover my airfare, my hotel. All I gotta do is like make sure I cover my meals and stuff. And I met someone there, told them what I do, and then I noticed that they worked for Nintendo. And I was like, hey, I noticed like the Nintendo Switch doesn't have a lot of games that I can play. There is no emphasis on making the games on Nintendo accessible, like with Sony or Microsoft. And they told me, like, yeah, they want to do it in-house. This was like a project manager from Nintendo of America saying that Nintendo wants to do that in-house. Which means, like, the Japan office wants to do it. And I'm just like, that makes no sense because they have not made any claim about. There's been no marketing on that, so how do people even know, They're missing out on a huge market, and it doesn't make any sense. I will not be getting the new Switch when it comes out because I am not working as of right now. I have been looking for work. It's not easy. It's especially going to be difficult if the current administration decides to get rid of or attempts to get rid of the Americans with Disabilities Act, because then that means that my source of income is essentially going to go away or severely decrease. And that would be very, very bad. Otherwise, if I was working, I would. I don't know if I would get it, honestly. Because, like I said, at this point, I can't just. Even if I had the money, which right now I obviously don't because I'm looking for work. For me, it's dependent on, okay, for this console, are they going to really emphasize accessibility moving forward? Are they going to have a baseline of like, hey, if you release games on this platform, are some people going to be able to play them that are disabled? Yes or no? And with Nintendo, I don't think they're there, looking at that. Because for me, it's like, I get the feeling that they've kind of gone backwards as a company, if that makes sense, in some regards, Like, very rarely will I see a Nintendo game where the font is really big, there's good contrast or things like that to make me play it. So it's just like, it's kind of not worth it, because at least with Sony, I know that, hey, you know, some games there's already that interest, right? There's already people saying, okay, we're gonna make games accessible to a certain degree, and even though some of them are copying off of each other with, like, for example, the colorblind mode, right? That helps me. If someone has that, I can be like, okay, I know that this is gonna be a game that I can play, so I'll keep an eye out for it, you know? With the Nintendo Switch, I can't exactly do that because it's not exactly a platform that is kind of working in that direction, you know? You have to, from what I understand, you have to like really work hard and do some like MacGyvering stuff to get your specific controllers to work if you are someone with motor impairments, because like Nintendo doesn't have a controller for that, as an example, right? Sony released a controller for that. I have one of those, and I reviewed it on my YouTube channel, the Axis controller. And Microsoft also has their own version of that, right? Theirs is older, you know, so they have like a commitment to accessibility for their disabled gamers that Nintendo just doesn't have. Oh boy, this one, I'm just gonna be digging up everything now, aren't I? Ooh, I need this. Alright, let's see here. I'm gonna dig out this whole area here. I gotta make it look nicer, so let's get rid of these two. Let me just start digging and see if maybe I get some rich soil this way. Hey, excuse me, will you move? Oh my god, do you see how rude Elsa is? She's just literally not letting me move. Oh, this is a nice clip. This is like clip-worthy material. I'm gonna clip this later and put it on YouTube. Oh snap, I actually can't get out. I'm literally stuck. Oh, there we go. At first I thought it was just funny, but then I couldn't, I literally couldn't move. In terms of like the story quests I do, right now I'm working through like the nature and nurture quest. But it is not as quick as I would want it to be, because I'm having to just basically dig for the rich soil. I kind of wish that the weather was like dynamic, man. I don't like how like it tries to like mimic whatever weather you're having. That's kind of creepy. I'm too lazy to cook in the game though. I don't want to. I don't like the cooking mechanic in this game. Part of that is also like part of the main reason why I don't like cooking is because I don't know what the heck I'm actually cooking with. You know, usually what I just do is I just go on a scavenging tour and I just pick like all the fruits and stuff, because like here, like look, I'll give you an example, right? Like that font is kind of small, you know. It's real hard for me to see, and even if I zoom in, it like barely helps. So like, I just find cooking like to be frustrating. Like other games do it better. Like you have this entire like background. You don't have. There's literally no need for your character to be in view, for the whole background to be in view. What they could have done better, like make this its own menu, its own UI, with like enlarge everything, like show the meals, show the text bigger. If they'd done that, then I'd be like, all right, that's a better option, you know. But like, that's why I just don't like cooking, you know. It's just because at the end of the day, I'm forcing myself to try to read that really small font, and it's not worth it. It's just not worth it. Dude, my character won't move. My character won't move. What the heck? Move. Oh my god, I'm stuck in a... ah, this is hilarious. Look at Elsa. This is hilarious. I literally can't do anything. Like, what the heck? I can move the camera, but like, that's it. This is gonna make such a funny clip. If only someone was watching this on Twitch, I would have them clip it, but nobody is. I'll have to go back and clip it myself. Because I don't think I have it set on YouTube where people can clip my stuff, do I? No, I don't think so. Oh. No, she stopped. No. Alright, whatever. Alright. Time to nuke this thing. Alright, I really want to finish gardening because I want to do this dang story quest, man. That way I can finish the stream and then pick up something else. Although I'm not sure what else I want to stream today. I know I wanted to stream Dreamlight Valley just to start off with a cozy vibe, and then stream something totally different. I have to figure out what that next game is going to be, though. Mama Cat being a bad mama. Ah, geez, much better. Look at that. Look at this. My neighbor Mulan.
This place really shows that everybody's special in their own way.
Yeah, that's just what I needed. Come on, gimme. Perfect. Did they send me daughters when I asked for men?
Well,
Da,
my
da, da,
parents have
da,
gone
da,
into the
da.
unknown.
Da-da-da, da-da. Oh, dang, useless. I think if I had someone that helped me with like digging, I'd be doing better.
Can I get a little help here?
The problem is I don't think I have set anyone for digging. I think I set everyone for like gardening. Mainly because I like the garden. But I do have a lemon that I'm going to take those seeds and plant them. And then hopefully I get a tree out of it. But that tree's going to take like a while. So maybe it's just better to buy it. Like a young tree that's already growing, you know. That way I can one up my neighbor who has like 3 freaking orange trees and they're all full of oranges. Although his tree is a different variety than mine. His oranges are a lot smaller. My oranges are huge. Or at least they are huge once they like fully grow and stuff. Hey Kerwin, what's up? How are you doing? You just caught me talking about my orange tree and how I'm like really jealous of my neighbor who has like 3 orange trees. Nice. Good to hear. Good to hear. Also, Kerwin, you never told me when I asked you last time what you had for dinner. You left me all stream wondering what did Kerwin have for dinner. Because you know me, being the foodie that I am, you cannot mention food to me and not have me curious about what you are eating. Ah, Florida, where you had the incompetent governor trying to get rid of all of the illegals, but then they forgot that the illegals are the ones that pick their fields. Yep, they are known for their oranges, but they are about to have some problems. Especially with all the taxes that are going to be coming, or tariffs that are going to be coming their way. Homemade mac and cheese, nice. I actually bought some. I actually got some mac and cheese myself. I like being able to have that, you know. It's nice.
Handle me!
Sell this. I don't need this. I swear, I'm gonna dig up this entire freaking valley if I don't get some freaking rich soil.
You know you want to talk to me.
God, why do these quests have to be so freaking annoying? Like, it's a freaking story quest. Why are you making it so hard? God. I swear, sometimes this game, man. our definitions of homemade are gonna be different, okay? Because technically, I did make it inside of my house, alright? Well, you always gotta be careful about those reviews, you know? Like, for me, I generally, like, unless I personally see gameplay of it, or I analyze certain things about a game, I don't believe the hype, but that's just me. But I will say this about the Life is Strange story. You know what, Corinne? You actually reminded me. I figured out what game I'm gonna play for the stream after this one ends. I want to play Life is Strange 2, the one about the two brothers. I think that's gonna be a good one to play. I have been wanting to get back into it. Okay, that looks nicer now. Okay, now let's dig all the way from here to like the house. If I have enough energy. McDonald's is kind of terrible. You know, I'm looking back and I'm like, I'm old enough to remember when McDonald's had like the dollar meal. Like, oh, cheeseburgers for like $1. I'm like, oh, you go and you get $20. All right, let's go. Feed the whole family off of that, you know? Not exactly healthy, but hey. You make do with what you got, right? Now it's like the dollar meal isn't a thing anymore, and it's like, dude, that's terrible. Like, so many things are just like not a thing anymore, you know? It's crazy. Like, I was talking to my mom about this, and I was telling her, like, you know what? Like, the one burger, like, one of the same burgers that I've been getting at Carl's Jr., my preferred burger restaurant, since the 90s, since I was a child. Back then it was like two something. Like the last time I got it, it was like, well, with the combo, it was like $16. I'm like, okay. Like, that's a change.
Those night zones are the worst, am I right?
Bye bye, Teresa. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, so that didn't give me any, I swear. This game is like really frustrating sometimes. Like, you know how much digging I've done? Why are you not giving me rich soil? Like, whoever designed the drops for this game is just like, come on now, what are you doing? I didn't know that tomorrow was the Xbox showcase. But then again, it makes sense I didn't know since I don't watch that anymore. Oh boy, I'm out of energy now. Well, for me, it just depends on like if I can actually play without issues, you know, because like the way that I look at it, the way that I look at reviews isn't like the way that anyone else does. When most people that I've seen look at a game, they're like, oh, it's got good story, good writing, you know, what have you. For me, it's never about that because for me, it's like, okay, one, is it gonna have, for example, like big font with a black background, right? Because if it does, then that means I can play it, most of it, right? Then it's gonna be like, okay, let me look at the menus, how are the menus designed, what have you, and I look at it from those lenses because for me, otherwise, if I can't read certain things or enjoy it without a headache, it's not worth my time. And those are things that are difficult to like figure out because most of the time when you look at it from the lens of someone who in my case like is has several disabilities, right? A lot of those reviews don't cover those aspects, right? So what a lot of those reviews cover is they'll be like, oh, this game is doing this, you're doing this, it's an 80-hour game. They don't cover, oh, this is how someone with a disability might look at the game or the menu or what have you. And for me, as someone who's disabled, like I need to look at that information. And because I always figured no one is looking at that, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna look at it and I'm gonna see what it works for me. And maybe if I talk about those features, it'll help someone else figure out if they can play the game or not. Oh, it's Kara doing a raid. Hello, everyone. How are you guys doing? I did see Kara was streaming earlier with her bosses, hopefully in the room, hopefully watching over her, making sure she was doing a good job, you know. My management team is always watching me. I have one of them right now sitting on top of my PlayStation 5 just watching me, making sure I do a good job. How is everyone? Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everyone. So for anyone new here, my friends call me Access. I am a streamer that really focuses on, you know, some cozy games that deal with accessibility, just because that is the nature of what I can play. Games that have either accessibility features or games that maybe don't require a lot of reading. Occasionally, you may find me playing something crazy like Dead Rising 4, murdering zombies, and what have you. You know, other times I'll play a nice cozy game like this, where I lose my mind, or play Fall Guys. If anyone ever wants to play Fall Guys, you are welcome to join me. I always like playing Fall Guys. You're bullying people on the stream. That is crazy. Yeah, for me it's always about... For me it's... You're right, Karan. So for me here, let me see this let me pop this up so they can see. Because I don't have that bot set up. There we go. This will help. Now everyone can see. Alright, so now it's viewable. So yeah, that's kind of a little bit about me, what I do. So I'm a bit of a niche streamer, so you won't see any sort of craziness like with Kara streams, but it is nice and wholesome. Right now, I'm trying to figure out what to do here because I'm trying to finish this story mission and I can't seem to get what I need, so I'm getting a little frustrated. But does anyone have pets? Specifically cats. I know Kara does. We talk about her bosses all the time, but what about anyone else? Does anyone else have a great majestic cat?
Sometimes
Dogs are okay.
you
Hamsters too.
We've got so much to do.
No worries, Kerwin. You don't need a pet. You're still hot potatoes. Cats are just the best, aren't they? Alright, let me try digging here. Maybe here I can find one. I swear, the one time I need to like freaking just complete the story and I can't. Like, this story mission is really making me upset. I swear to gosh. I swear I swear to gosh, if I don't find what I'm looking for, I'm going to blow a gasket.
Kind of relieved there are so many nice people here.
Kara, we need to play some more Fall Guys. Do some crazy shenanigans where I drop you into the pool or something. Or whatever the water is in Fall Guys. Oh, look, this is one of the Penelope ones. I know. But I will say though, your management needs to be in the stream. Otherwise it's not going to be that fun, you know? Because I know, like, my manager just had another litter. And now she has delegated her child rearing duties to her servant. She just drops him like, here, it's your turn to babysit now. Do what I tell you to, human. And I'm just like, yes, ma'am. Hey now, don't slander me. I'm just saying, like, bro, it's a cat. Cats are cute. Like, I mean, think about it. Why do you think people put pictures of their pet on, like, their dating profiles and stuff? Because they know that if it's just them, most people are going to be like, But if it's like, oh, this person has a cat or a dog on their profile picture, okay, they like animals, you know, they're all loving. It's better for PR, you know? I'm just trying to help you grow, you know? I'm just your friendly neighborhood access helping you grow. Helping you be famous among the cat lovers. Okay, I've got this whole plot now and I didn't get a single one. I swear to gosh. You know what? At this point, I cannot find what I'm looking for. So, I am going to go to plan B. Yeah, ducks. Since you mentioned ducks, Kerwin, you remind me of that meme where it's like release the army. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but there's like I forget where in the world this is. I know it's not in the U.S. because this would never happen in the U.S. But there's like a video of like literally just an army of like ducks or gooses or geese or whatever, just like going down the main street, and it's like the cars are just like getting out of their way. It's amazing. I'm like, dude, that's wow. But like I've thought of getting like some chickens for where I live. Not right now, obviously, but like later down the line, so I can at least have like some homegrown eggs and stuff, you know? Okay, I cannot figure out this freaking story mission, so I'm just going to quit for now. And I am going to figure out what else to play. So let me figure out what else to play. Because I'm upset with the story mission. Let me see. What else can we play? Something nice and wholesome. Fall Guys. This will do. Let's play some Fall Guys. Let me change the title here. Nope. And I'm just glad to help you grow. Look at you. You've come so far, Kara. So many new friends. You made affiliate. That's nice. You made your own server. It's very active. Let me update the title on this thing. Plays Fall Guys. Alright, I'm playing on my personal account, so it's not going to be updated properly, but whatever. Close this out. I really like this game because this game's like the way that they design it with the big font and stuff, like unless your vision is worse than mine, like, you can mostly play it if you're low vision, unless you require a screen reader. It's just really fun. Bye, Kerwin. See you. No. Oh, I'm in the lead. I'm in the lead. No, no, no. Joystick drift. No. Oh, lucky. Did you see that? Nice. Dang it, I was in the lead. No. Ah, this freaking joystick drift is murdering me. Did you see that? I was literally in the lead. This game is cheating. Ah, freaking joystick drift. Oh, what the heck? Dude, that guy knocked me out. What the heck? Cheater! Pumpkin eater! How dare you be so rude to a low-vision gentleman such as myself? Rude. Jeez, I swear. Did you see that guy? That guy was totally rude, I swear. He's just like, bye. Yep, just barely. Just barely made it. God, I don't like this freaking... God, I wish I had one of those kits where I could take apart this freaking controller and get rid of whatever's in that freaking joystick controller. I hate how they made it so hard to just like take these things apart, I swear. You gotta have like special screws, it's freaking annoying. Bye bye, Kara. Thanks for the raid. Have a good one. Alright, I made it. Woo! Nice. That helps. Alright, so my mama cat gave birth a few days ago. If anyone is interested in trying to name the kitty, I don't know if it's a boy or a girl yet, but if you want to drop any names, let me know. And I will see which one stands out to me. Ooh, I like this one. Ah, dude, I missed that fiber. Got it, alright. Nice. Just need one more. Got it. Alright, didn't exactly make it first, but I got in. As long as I get in. Oh, this one. I'm good at this one. I just gotta go to like to the right. I gotta say here. No, no! I'm just gonna stay here. I'm a genius, look at this. Hey, get off my spot, man! No! Yes, I made it, but was I first is the question. I think I might have been first. Yeah, cause yeah, I was first. All right. Sorry, friend. Right now, I'm not playing any guest maps. I just want to do the story, or I just want to do regular maps. Nice, I got first place. All right. Ooh, oh, the final round. In terms of whether you're not allowed to be a mod right now, I would say no. Oh snap! These guys. I can't just let a new fellow just be a mod. Uh-oh, gotta be careful. Question is, where's the marker for the other people? Oh, I just barely made it. Nice. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know how many people... Ah, snap. Oh, that would have been troublesome. I don't know how many people are left. Where's the... Whoa. No! 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 Ah, fiddlesticks. I almost survived. Dang. Ah. That is regrettable. Oh well. Props to the winner. Props to the winner. Props to Griffin Leapers. They won. They won. Alright. They won. Also, in regards to... sorry, Freddy, right now I am not letting people be mods. Besides, I usually don't get anyone watching my stream on YouTube, so having a mod is kind of not necessary right now, since at least on YouTube almost no one watches my stuff. Alright, I think I'll do one more set and then I will wrap up, since it's been almost an hour and a half and I do need a break. I don't like to stream for longer than an hour or two tops. Let's see, what else? Do I have any outfits on this account? Oh, this looks nice. And then later, when I come back from my break, I'm going to play some Dragon Age. No, not some Dragon Age. I'll play some God of War Ragnarok. I've been wanting to get back into that game too. And then where do I? There we go. Okay, got a new outfit, looking stylish. Let me see if there's anything I can even play. What's this? This looks interesting. Oh. Now this one I can do. Whoa. Alright, what I gotta do here is just go. Dang it! My joystick tripped. I swear to gosh. Oh no, you don't. Got it. Okay, so I came in 6th. Ugh. There we go. Now I can just go here. That works either way. Oh, come on, I was right there. Whoa! Oh, that was close. Oh, that was longer than last time. Okay, yeah, I don't like this one here. Let me just do one more regular session. Whoops. Of knockout. And then with this regular session, I think that will be it. I will wrap up. Once it makes that connection, hello, Ashik World. Nice to meet you. Happy 2025. Unfortunately, right now, I'm not letting people play with me. This is the last round that I'm doing. I will be wrapping up after this particular session. Win or lose, because I've already been streaming for like over an hour and I'm a little bit tired. I'm gonna go this way. Nope. This one. What? Nope. No! Last in the first one. Oh, that is embarrassing. That is embarrassing. I can't end it on the loss. I cannot. Not in the very first round. I refuse. Ugh, let me out. Let me out. Oh, jeez. This game. It's ironic. I literally just I was just doing treetop tumble. Come on now. Now that was embarrassing. Alrighty, this one will be my last session here. Literally win or lose, I am done because my one eye needs its rest. Jump up here, jump up there. Dang it, I keep falling down. Alright, let me... Much better. Okay, now I'm making progress. Alright, I'm making progress. I'm doing good. Nice, barely made it. Alright. That one's flipping over. Alright, made it. Alright, I've redeemed my previous failure where I lost in the first round. Oh, this guy looks like he's got the same color as me. Can he make it? Can he make it? Oh, he's not gonna make it. And I stand corrected. Okay. Alrighty, alrighty. Oh, this one. I got this one. Hey, they stole my thingy. Rude. That one was supposed to be mine, man. Oh, come on now. Oh, come on, again? This is crazy. Got it. Just barely. Perfect. God dang it, not this one. I'm not good at this one. Because it's not showing a quantity, it's showing a fruit. Oh, so annoying. 2 green things. And then 1 mango. Two green things and 1 mango. 2 green things and 1 mango. Okay, so I think it's based off of whatever has the most. Let's see. This is not a fruit. The dragonfly. So 3 dragonflies. And then the banana. Oh, now I get it. I never saw those before. Let's see. 3 red ones. 1 mango. Okay. Nice. Made it. All right. All right, last one, I think. All right, there can only be one. Moving forward. Oh, I lost. Alright. I tried my best. Okay, that will be it for now. I moved too far ahead and I lost the game. But for now, that will be it for me. I am off to take my maybe 1 hour, 2 hour break, something like that. Just the rest of my eye, and then I'll be back with some Life is Strange 2, because I've been wanting to fill that game, or finish that game. But for now, you guys are all set. Thank you so much for the raiders on Twitch. Thank you for everyone on YouTube. You guys are the bee's knees. You guys are awesome sauce. I will